Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday morning here in the Philippines. I'm actually preparing to watch the conclave in a few minutes. I'm also doing some research online because I wanna go and travel soon. I don't know where. I'm doing my preparation 101 before my trip. But overall, my research is just giving me so many. It's like it's like a web connecting dots to here, from here to there. And I am just so, I don't know, confused sometimes. The like everything seems to be interconnected to each other. Like one dot here is connected to there, and everything's like a big spider web that we are all connected. But anyway, I'm going to record this for whatever purpose it may serve in the future. So I wanted to go to China. It's always been my dream to go to Great Wall of China. It's always been a dream of mine, and it is an honest truth. In fact, Shanghai is one of my leg. It's the leg, one of the leg of my flights going to United States back in 2018. I got stranded in China because of, I don't know, miscommunication. Um, the passengers that I had from the US are, we fell in line, and the plane left us. So that was back in 2018. But anyway, um, that was how many years ago? 2018, and it's already 2025. So let's keep moving forward to that. Anyway, so with that said, my flight got please forgive me for my word, got screwed. My layover, instead of going to Phoenix, I ended up in LA, in California, and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, I arrived in Orlando safely. It was Memorial Day when I arrived in the US. But anyway, let's talk about the present. Let's talk about now, today. So now, here I am, still here in the Philippines. A lot of things happened already. I am thankful to God that I haven't lost my mind yet. So thank you for that. And I woke up this morning. Yesterday's tomorrow is today. So the tomorrow of yesterday is today. Okay. Ang kahapon, ang ngayon ng kahapon ay bukas. Ang bukas ng kahapon ay ngayon. Tama ba? Anyway, so while I'm doing my research about the do's and don'ts of going to China, I really wanted to see the Great Wall. While doing my research of Great Wall of China, I actually, while doing the research of do's and don'ts of going to China, like the etiquette, table manners, polite thing to do, handshake and all that kind of stuff, because I don't wanna do wrong. I don't wanna get stranded and be called at the immigration and then get arrested, because I wanna do things properly. Anyway, so one of the things that I've learned is that it is forbidden to write in red ink in China. And I remember someone who written red ink. It's Al. Alice, he played a very significant role in my life. He's the last guy I've dated. I don't have any negative, or just so many things that he done that is kind of being connected to what's going on right now in my life. So I'm a very hygienic person. I did request him to do physical tests, health tests, and all that kind of stuff. So when he did his physical examination and all that kind of stuff, all I've seen is, he is clear, he is healthy, and he doesn't have anything that I need to be worried about his health. That's the kind, I don't know, that's the kind of person I am. I want to make sure that the man that I am going out with is healthy, without any, you know what I mean. I'm very practical when it comes to that. So that I requested, and then That's after the fact when my infinity when my infinity gold necklace was gone when we went to Gondola at Duluth. But anyway, I don't want to go into details about that. So, he wrote it in red ink, and then my infinity, I've lost it on the 7th of October. I was crying like a baby. I cried when I've lost it because that was the very first Tiffany necklace I have. It's 18 karat gold. It's from Tiffany. Tiffany is, I don't know. I've gotten so obsessed with Audrey Hepburn before. It's like, when my ex-husband and I would drive to I-4. I-4 is the it's a road, it's a long road in Florida. It's close to Disney, Universal. It's an I-4 is an ongoing construction, extremely busy, lots of accidents happening there. But anyway, I-4, whenever my ex-husband and I, or Mark, would go and travel, to see the what do you call this, they have a lot of the Holy Land there. I've never been to Holy Land, but I've been to Universal, Disney Springs, and we have I-4. I-4 is, if you think about I-4 going to Florida, you have to think and prepare about the traffic. Okay, but anyway, so whenever we would go for a ride, I would always see Tiffany on billboard. I would always see Tiffany on billboard, and I would always joke to him that I wanted to have Tiffany necklace. I wanted to have Tiffany because I love Audrey Hepburn. I love the song Moon River by Audrey Hepburn, and it's also, I like how Audrey Hepburn would go to, do window shopping, shopping for, looking at looking at jewelries, and while she's holding like a coffee. And I would always do that, in our bed. I would always, because my ex-husband would always bring me McDonald's every Saturday. We call it the big breakfast. Like, it's like a ritual that we do when I was married. I would have this big plate, big breakfast, McDonald's, coffee macchiato for my drinks, and I'm at the bed. I have a breakfast in bed, and that's one of the things that I appreciate about him. He treated me like a queen. Like, I would have, breakfast in bed on Saturday. I would wake up in the morning with my big breakfast from McDonald's and my caramel macchiato coffee. While I'm doing that, I would also keep scrolling on Tiffany, like I'm Audrey Hepburn shopping for Tiffany. It's just a hopeful dream. But he made it happen. On our first anniversary, he given me a Tiffany necklace, an 18 karat of gold, and we went to St. Pete. We went to St. Pete. That's the beach in Florida. White sand, beautiful. And it was great. It was beautiful. That's that. That was also the same time that, oh my goodness, there's butterflies keep flying around. That was also the same time when I got the Infinity Gold 18 karat gold from Tiffany, that I posted it on Twitter.